All right, everybody, welcome to Five Flags and welcome to the Inspire Cup Series. Garrett Jings up here in the booth bringing you the action for tonight. Right now, Aaron Stanton on top of the board, Stephen Henning Jr., Hayden Williams, Travis Farmer, your top four. Clayton Davis right now rounds out the fifth spot. Hot Shot Henderson, Cannon, Jackson Hadaway, Jeffrey Peppers, Daniel Lehman, your top 10. Real quick here, let's see if we cannot talk to a few drivers. Travis Farmer, Garrett James up here in broadcast booth. Got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Well, first off, fourth quickest on the speed charts. Has it set in yet that you are still an Inspire 250 winner? Or has it still not set in?
Yeah, it's set in. Yeah.
You drank a lot of booze, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, you know it.
Travis, we know you can be a part here. The booze, the women. No, I'm just kidding. Not the second part. but right now, fourth on the boards, right now running behind a group of cars. Can you give us some insight on how the cars are handling right now from your perspective?
Mine is a little loose. I'm going to have to tinker with stuff a little bit. But other than that, it feels pretty good. We'll see how she turns out.
Well, buddy, I will ask you this: is this still going to be more of a survival race, or more of the fastest car tonight will prove to be the victor?
Survival for me.
Well, buddy,
I just want to make it to the end, man.
I understand, because you come in here the points leader tonight.
Heck yeah.
Well, buddy, best of luck tonight. Hopefully we'll get to talk to you at the end of this thing.
I appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir. Right now, Ben Milton making his Cup Series debut tonight in the number 5 for Zero Delta. And right now, Milton, 13th quickest, so he cannot get a word with him. Ben Milton, Garrett Jings up here in broadcast booth. Welcome to the Cup Series.
How you doing, Garrett?
Doing pretty good, doing pretty good. Well, the car was fast till that happened. But 13th quickest on the speed charts. What are going to be the expectations for tonight, like in all honesty?
Well, if I've got any car left out at the end of this, then it might be a bit of a museum piece. But other than that, mate, it's just experience again. So, you know, everyone's running the same car for the whole season, so you just, at least I've got like a base now that I can learn from and just improve every week.
Well, buddy,
so this track's going to be really tough.
There's going to be a learning curve. I won't keep you very long here. 3 minutes remaining till qualifying. Best of luck tonight. Hopefully we'll get to talk to you. Of course, you are a winner on a short track in Southern National, so maybe it'll translate over here.
Yeah, I hope so. But I think it'd be tough, obviously, just being the first race and a lot more drivers in this. So it seems some are going to be pretty impatient from looking at practice. So.
Yeah. Well, buddy.
Yeah.
Best of luck tonight. Hopefully we'll get to talk to you at the end of this thing.
Yeah, cheers, Garrett. Nice to speak to you again, mate.
Yes, sir. All right, now, the way I'm seeing it, 25 drivers, 28 actually set for tonight. Let's see, can't talk to a couple more real quick. 2 minutes remaining. Stephen Henning Jr., Garrett Jings up here in the broadcast booth. Got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, sir.
Well, and get my words right here. I ain't done this. I ain't done this in a long time now. All right, everybody, this is about to be the best soundbite you ever had. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, you handsome Canadian you. Happy birthday to you. And
Come
right,
on, guys, give him a hand, guys.
and right now, a good birthday so far. Second quickest on the board. What's one thing you're noticing tonight with these cars?
You gotta have a lot of patience, and you gotta have even more patience after that.
Some more
They
patience.
will twist you. They will twist you up and spit you out as quick as you'll let them.
So pretty much like somebody chewing tobacco for the first time type of deal.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well,
Very
buddy,
much so.
after a heartbreaker last week, got some speed tonight. What is the initial plan here? Just literally to survive and get ever how many points you can entering
Yeah,
tonight?
basically, yeah. Just survive and just try and do the best outcome we can do here, and just hope Cade's not behind us at some point or another.
Well, buddy, best of luck tonight. Hopefully we'll talk to you at the end of this thing.
Thank you. You have a good one.
You too, buddy. So right now, 55 seconds remaining. It is Aaron Stanton, Stephen Henning Jr., Hayden Williams, Travis Farmer, Clayton Davis, your top 5. Hotshot Henderson, Cannon, Hadaway, Peppers, Daniel Lehman, your top 10. Tonight, if you've heard it from any of the drivers we've talked to, it's these next few weeks, they're going to be nothing but survival. Talk to one more driver for qualifying, get started. Mike Hauser, I got a car question for you.
What's up, Garrett?
Well, I want to run this by you probably because you've been out there, you're 19th quickest on the speed charts. As press about to conclude, I won't keep you very long for qualifying purposes. But you always see a lot of times these drivers use 3 and 4 in that apron to help get some rotate in their cars after a long run. This is particular in the late models, but I got to say, these cars, with as much power as they generate, could that be as much as a curse tonight as helpful tonight, in your honest opinion, sir?
Yeah, honestly, with how, especially on older tires, if you're hitting that apron, that could really upset the car. So, I don't really want to touch it if I don't have to. So.
Well, we're going to try to go 4 for 4 tonight. Is it about speed or survival?
Survival. I mean, it's a little bit about survival, but also just consistency. You know, we're kind of trying to set the car up for longevity tonight, so I'm kind of hoping we get some long runs. I know I wasn't the quickest on speed charts, but we set out and we ran a 50-lap run just to, see what it's like with guys on better tires around you. So I think we learned a little bit about that. We can put in our notebook, and like I said, hopefully we're quick enough to qualify near the front, and we can keep it up front, and hopefully we got some tires on it near the end where we can run down the leader if we're not in the lead already.
Well, Mike Hauser, best of luck tonight. Hopefully we'll get to talk to you at the end of this thing.
Me too. Thank you, Garrett.
Yes, sir. Right now, Daniel Lehman all tights and sideways for the first lap. We're actually going to go horizontal here. Ty Mosley, top of the board, 17.606. Peyton Boyle, top of the board, 587. Lehman across the line. He got the wall right before that. The time will be disallowed, and he had to stick with a 803. Jeffrey Peppers across the line. Does not improve, but it will stand at a 471. Bobby Hadaway, 9th quickest. He's pulling it down. Matt Siders. Stephen Henny Jr., top of the board. Siders good enough for 10th, 687. Mike Hauser just talked to him, 3rd quickest. In a car that is supposed to be set up for a long run right now, 2 laps looking good. Hauser across the line. It is not an improvement. 507 stands for Mike Hauser. Jackson Hadaway calls it done already. Sean Hamilton calling it done. Well, there's got to be some people who ain't called it done yet. Elijah Fisher, Ben Kennard, top of the board. All right. That's a stunner in its own right. And Canert will call it done. We'll go back to Elijah Fisher. Third place run in the Inspire 250, looking to keep the top 5 streak rolling. Fisher first lap, survey says. And it is 12th quickest. Get one more chance at it here. Easy on the throttle and across the line. Fourth quickest for Elijah Fisher in 4.97. Ben Milton pulls it to an end after his run. 15th for Milton. And with that being said, Ben Canert on pole for tonight. Kate Cannon, Gary Jenkins up here in broadcast booth. Got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir. What's going on?
Well, after last week, are we going to use the bumper tonight?
Hopefully not like last week. Hopefully not like last week. I mean,
at least not with Steven in front of you.
Oh God, no. I have no issue. I have no issue using the bumper. Trust me, don't get me wrong. But when it comes to the way I did last week by accident, oh God, no.
As for tonight, we're going to go 5 for 5 here. Speed or survival? Which one is it tonight?
Honestly, I think it's going to end up being survival at first, and then towards the end of the race is when it's going to come down to speed, I feel like. We did have speed here in the preseason race that we were here at, and hopefully, you know, I could take what we learned there and hopefully do a little bit better tonight, so we shall see.
Well, buddy, I will say it'd be a great time to get the season started off with a bang after last week as Hayden Williams on the racetrack going to try to knock Canert off. Really? As for tonight, we come in here deep in the points, below the cut line already, and I know it's too early to talk about it, but let's be real. 2 races in could be a death sentence compared to now no longer winning you're in. How critical will this season be compared to last?
I think it's gonna be critical. Thankfully for me, other than of course Daytona last week. Last season I was one of the most consistent, finishing top 10s, like bringing home top 5s a lot. So we are gonna hopefully be able to continue that this season and hopefully bring home some few wins. Yes, but the main goal I think this season is just start the races, try to be as clean as possible, and finish it strong and good position, whether that's a win or at least a top 5 or top 10.
Okay, best of luck tonight. Hopefully we'll talk to you at the end of this thing.
Thank you.
Yep. With that being said, final results. Damn, I'm already at the end of this race already. Starting lineup for tonight goes as follows. Ben Canert on the pole. Next to Stephen Henning Jr., second straight top 2 start for Henning. Jeffrey Peppers, Elijah Fisher from row 2. Mike Hauser, Peyton Boyle from row number 3. Jordan Herring, Jackson Hadaway from row 4. Or row 5. Justin Greenlee, Travis Farmer. Row 6, Cade Cannon and Hot Shot, Josh Henderson. I think we're going to take one more quick time here as they get ready. As Ty Mosley and Hayden Williams for row 6. Paint jobs will refresh. Carter Schwab and Ben Milton for row 8, row 9. Jason Williams, Sean Hamilton. Row 10, Matt Siders, Bobby Hadaway. Joe White, Joseph Maddox, row 11. Chris Lauder rolls off deep in the field next to Daniel Lehman. Clayton Davis, Aaron Stanton from row 13. Stanton, of course, the Clash winner, the last short track we were at. Bobby Holloman rolls off for 24th. Robert Wilhoit, race control for tonight. And that will be the starting lineup as the paint job's still refreshing some. There they are. Just to be sure my overlay ain't confused. Look at that hot shot Henderson paint job. Green, number 17. Looks bad, fast time. Mosley, hot pink tonight. for a monster, the whatnot car of Hayden Williams. Cade Cannon, new paint job tonight. Matt Sider's Autism Speaks Ford Mustang, looking to get a good finish out of tonight. All right. Tonight, oh, baby. Short track racing, not on a Saturday night, but on a Monday night. Sure does feel like a Saturday. As we get set, live from Pensacola, Florida, the final race of the Florida Swing comes from Five Flags, home of the Snowball Derby tonight. It is home. And that was anticlimactic. We're going around one more time. My bad. Still home to the Snowball Derby tonight. It is home to the Inspired Cup Series. Well, I would not be surprised if somebody backs it into the concrete retaining wall, shifts the rear end housing over about 2 or 3 inches. Crab walking down the back straightaway. Cars are going to be tore up. Debris everywhere. And we're going to see. All right, finally the pace car's in. And we are rolling from Five Flags. Ben Cadert leads lap 1. Stephen Henning Jr. right on his back bumper already. Henning's going to take it easy entering turn 3. You're going to see that a lot. Driver's going to try to be easy. Mike Hauser already on the bottom trying to make something happen. Outside or inside of his former teammate Elijah Fisher. This is the battle for the 4th spot. Top 3 single filed out for the moment. Jackson Hadaway, a little bit of contact with Peyton Boyle. Tonight, I think you'll see, some drivers going to be able to work the outside, but it's going to be more of an old school Richmond type of deal. Everybody's going to be bottom feeding for the most part as Knert leads lap 4. Everybody's going to be fighting for the bottom. It's going to be really hard to gas it up on the outside. And the one key thing you got to take in mind as Boyle crosses Hadaway back over is you already see them forming that top groove. The marbles already starting to form. We're only 6 laps in. If there's a restart with a bunch of marbles, I guarantee you everybody in that outside lane will be struggling on the restarts. As Peyton looks to the bottom again, Jackson able to hold him at bay. Further back through the field. Hayden Williams up to the 13th spot. Hot Shot Harrison underneath the Inspired 250 winner in Travis Farmer. This is just outside the top 10 and 11. Right on board with Josh Henderson, and you know what? It ain't never too early to do this number right here. It ain't never too early at all. Oh, big time check. What a save. Yeah, but look at the time he yields. Of course, this team, the former remnants of what was the Full Throttle Union camp. Hot Shot bought the team out for a pretty penny and has reformed it into Pristine Performance Motorsports. And after last week, I'm pretty sure Josh is looking for some much better results, not really having a chance to defend his Inspire 250 championship with mechanical issues all throughout the night. Elijah Fisher dives in front of Cade Cannon. Right now, Ben Kennert continues to lead. He has Stephen Hitting Jr. all over his back bumper. Hitting, meanwhile, dealing with his teammate, Jeffrey Peppers, for Menard Racing. Peppers to the outside. Really going to be the first one to try to make this outside lane work while he's got the gap there to work with it. Yeah, he better hurry up and figure it out sooner. Get back in line for Mike Hauser catching them. Otherwise, he will face the same fate as Elijah Fisher, who has dropped 2 or 3 positions since the start. And this is my kind of racing. Short tracks, I love it. Especially in a late model. Jeffrey Peppers able to make the outside lane work. Stephen Henning Jr. drops back to 3rd. For the lead, Peppers a little bit loose, had to roll out of it. Caution. Clayton Davis, Jackson Hadaway. And Jackson Hadaway is tore up Jack. Meatball flag for Jackson. And that number 7 after. And it'll come to rest out in the outside of turns 3 and 4. All right. What happened? SDK Gaming Replay. Jackson already around there. Peyton Boyle gets into him, goes around. Oh. Oh. A lot of, I wouldn't say necessarily ARCA braking. It's hard to say really. It also depends on when the caution comes out. If we get a look, green here. There's the yellow. And there are already about 3 of them already wadded up. So it's more or less the yellow not being out. Right when the 7's around, I don't think people realized it. Add the short track factor in as well. And that's what you get. Right on board with Jackson Hadaway. Oh! Took 2 jabs. One left, one right. Right on board Clayton Davis. Tried to get out of it. Chris Lauda's on board. All these brought to you by SDK Gaming. Man, how about Clayton Davis? Oh, big time loose. I don't see where Chris hit anything. Carter Schwab, last on board. Bam. Well, I apologize. Field already back green. I forgot. It happens that fast. Got used to Daytona. And right now, Ben Kennert, Stephen Henning Jr., Jordan Herring, Cade Cannon, Jeffrey Peppers, the top 5. Mike Hauser has slid back to 6. Henderson, Fisher, Stanton, Travis Farmer, the top 10. Justin Greenley, meatball flag, something amiss underneath that 70 machine. And he is coming to rest against the outside wall in 3 and 4. No caution yet. There it is. Caution is out. And for Justin Greenley, it'll be night over. Just that fast. And honestly, listen, if something's broke, you can look at the suspension and tell. Something's massively broken. I think it's that damn shock absorber. Something's busted the way it's shaking like it is. And it's not turned off. Broke the tie rod off of it. Alright. See what happened to Justin Greenlee. For Global Motorsports, or my mistake. Either way. Night done early, right on board, see what happened. He's already against the wall there. So back it up here. This happens on the restart. Or on the initial start. 3 wide. That's new. Oh, time. Okay, so Lehman gets into Mosley. From there, it immediately breaks. Oh, it broke the left front. Ain't no damn wonder they want to turn. Immediate contact with Ty Mosley after Daniel Lehman gets into the 29. I mean, that boy just right on the undercarriage on the frame the way that wheel is. Well, regardless, it is night done early for Justin Greenlee. He'll turn his attention next week to Myrtle Beach. All right, this time we're going to catch it a restart. See the drivers line up for this restart. We're rolling again. Jordan Herring up to second, hitting stuck on the outside, not able to get down the way he wants to. Cade Cannon up to the third spot. Henning going to try to blend back in line. Pepper's going to occupy the gap. They're already seeing how the bottom lane is working compared to the outside. As right now, Pepper's going for the 5th spot on Stephen Henning Jr. Ben Knert so far has led wire to wire. Jordan Herring trying to make an exception. At 46, man, it has such a good drive off. A little bit of hiccup there for Jeffrey Peppers. Right now, Henning drops back to 7th. Okay, Cannon, big time loose for Cannon, able to keep it straight. Wonder if we'll see a bump and run here at some point. Not this early. Maybe later on in the race. Herring to the inside again. Could hurt trying to shut the door on him. How about that 46, though? I swear. That is a caution. Clayton Davis, Joe White. And Davis around. And he will go down 1 lap. 3rd caution of the night. Joe White involved. Contact with Clayton and Hadaway. Clayton will loop her on around. Joe White comes to a stop, says Peyton Boyle. Not much damage on White's machine. Burns the rear tires down, gets around. Just like that. Under caution again. Some drivers coming in, some aren't. Hot shots in. Farmer's in, Elijah Fisher's in. Thinking Fisher's actually on his way out the door. Nope, he's coming in the pit. Thing about damage tonight as well, like you gotta be careful where your pit box is at, where your whatnot. You gotta take pit stall to accountability when you're at these short tracks, just so you don't go down a lap just trying to get 4 tires. One of the most underrated things people forget. Right now for the restart, we'll rerun it again. Canert, Herring, Cannon, Peppers, Aaron Stanton, your top 5. Mike Hauser, Stephen Henning Jr., Carter Schwab, Jason Williams, Chris Lowe, the top 10. Matt rolling. Cannon now, he's going to take his shot at Ben Canert. 39 laps, about to be in the book, Stanton to the bottom of Peppers. Cannon's still not quite able to get there. Shows you how good that 46 is. Right on board with Ben Canert. Very patient in the throttle, able to get a good drive off because of it. Cannon peeks to the outside, not quite able to get there yet. He might open the door. Nope. Caution out again. Bobby Hadaway, Bobby Holloman around. Fourth caution of the night. Short track Saturday night. See what happened. Bobby way up the racetrack. 3 wide again. Oh, and Sean Hamilton into the side of Bobby Hadaway. Questionable damage on both them cars. And Bobby Holloman after a hell of a run in the Inspire 250. Will not be going to fruition tonight. Well, Clayton Davis gets his lap back. Be back on the lead lap. 23 drivers back on the lead lap. And right now it has been Ben Canert showing the way. Cade Cannon and Aaron Stanton, both loners at the front of this, or second and third rather. Jeffrey Peppers for Menard Motorsports, Pristine Performance Motorsports' own Mike Hauser, the reigning Cup champion, up to 5th. As we get set to go back. Sorry, I'm just playing around up here. All right. Let's try this again. What's going on in my headset right now? We're rolling. Davis, black flag. We're back rolling. Canert with another good jump on the restart. Cannon's going to settle back into the second spot. Contact with Hauser and Peppers. Ty Mosley right now, one of the movers to the field, up 5 spots where he started. That 29 machine. Chris Lota hanging to his outside. Lota trying to have a good run after being done early in the 250. One of them deep in the points already. Oh, Ben Milner ripping that outside lane in that number 5. Right now, drivers on fresh tires. See if there's any in the top 10. Yes, there is. Ty Mosley. Caution is out. Clayton Davis. Peyton Boyle. Every time I get ready to throw up a new overlay, I swear there's a caution. Alright, go see what happens. Layman into the back of Peyton and around he goes. A little bit of contact with the 3 of Peyton Boyle. Sean Hamilton actually got a little bit more damage out of that than the first 2. I can look at it one more time from the blimp cam. Okay, there's just a little bit of a nudge to the back of the 4. Around he goes. Replay brought to you by SDK Gaming. Right now, drivers on the repair tab early tonight. Won't be the last you see it. Justin Greenlee has made almost 2 minutes worth of repairs. Him and Milton both. Hayden, Daniel Lehman, Clayton Davis, Bobby Holloman. Well, I can guarantee you that ain't the whole story. I'm sure there's more than that. That's just how much they've completed, not how much the total damage is. As we get set to go back running here. We're rolling. Carter Schwab spun the tires on the restart. Going to allow Mosley to get to the bottom. Right now, Canert clear of Cannon for the moment. Not going to be a good drive off for Canert. Cannon's going to stay right on his corner panel. Canert, maybe not yet. Still there. Cannon leaves it at the line. Oh, Peppers! Cannon saves it. And Ben Kennert finds a set of goodbyes on his car. He is gone. That's exactly what he wanted to see. Well, I mean, no, I shouldn't say this on the broadcast, but I will say after the Dega 240 Friday night, Kennert coming in a close second. Now tonight, I am really starting to become a believer in the oval track packages 4-0 Delta. Of course, you look at the Thunder Series that you have seen flashes of success between them on the ovals. Ben Kennert, couple poles last season on a couple ovals. Of course, Ben Milton, the winner from Southern National in the Cars Tour late model portion of the Thunder Series. Always, of course, like I said, Talladega came in the second. And right now has led just about every lap except maybe one or two. One, actually. So right now, Ben Kennert, lap 63, about to be in the books. Peppers, Cannon, Ty Mosley, who is the first one on freshest tires right now. And Ben Milton as well. However, strategies variates. Elijah Fisher took 2 tires. Henderson, Jordan Herring 4. So the tires are starting to come into play here. Slowly but surely. Well, caution. Big crash, big crash. Joseph Maddox, hey, no, oh, that's a trap blocker. That's the whole damn field. Aaron Stanton's in it. Stanton, Lehman, Holloman, Joseph Maddox, Bobby Hadaway, meatball damage. The back of the front of the field's caught up. What in the name of Mike? Well, 2019 Snowball Derby. Took out about 14 cars when they had a big one in the exact same spot. That happens here tonight. Let's look at it. Well, Aaron Stanton gets involved in this, so all right, blimp cam. Oh! All right, so the 10's already around. So what happens with the 10 is the question. Emmett Carter Schwab. And he's not clear. And into the wall. Schwab finished him off, and then from there, I mean, it's just slam, bam, thank you, ma'am. And let's pause it here. Stanton, Davis, Lehman, obviously. Matt Siders gets a piece of this. Peyton Boyle, Maddox, Hadaway, Williams. Travis Farmer, the 14 of Joe White against the fence. It's about as big as you're going to get in Inspired at a short track. Well, this track, ironically, if you look at anybody that looks at the late model scene, you know that this track, it is capable of that kind of scenario. It's going to take out a lot of front runners. I think Ben Kennert. So it was a miss on Kennert. He drops back to 9. Give me a pit report. Okay, so Canert came in. So Canert took 2 tires. Everybody else in front of him are on older tires, especially Jeffrey Peppers. Well, we're going to see how good Canert is in the back, if it was a good thing or a bad thing. How about my boy Ty Mosley? Up to second. We're rolling. Jeffrey Peppers fired away and is gone for the moment. Fisher going to hold that bottom lane. Well, for the lead, Elijah Fisher to the top spot. Stanton coming as well. Caution. Matt Siders, Daniel Lehman around. Jason Williams, meatball flag. Big damage on Williams' car. Trying to get it rolling before he goes the lap down. Not going to be able to. Carter Swab, damage as well. Travis Farmer says he's got a piece of this. Siders. We're under caution yet again. Oh, they go. Oh! Oh, dear heavens. That's a bad shot. That's about as worst a shot as you'll ever take. And that is straight concrete. That's the big thing. That is straight concrete. And his body Carter Swab probably gonna be sore in the morning. They're right on board here. I know we might miss the start, but two big shots. Good God Almighty. Travis Farmer's on board. The Inspire 250 winner wanted to survive tonight. He won't be able to survive all of it. Oh! I'll tell you, they hit hard at a short track. Jason Williams, what happened?
I'm out of breath. Trying to catch my breath, Garrett.
I understand. That looked like a bad hit.
No, I don't know. I know I right hooked the 63 car, I think it was. I don't know exactly what I done. I must have run out of talent.
Well, buddy, how intense has it been tonight? We've had a couple small runs, but how intense has it been out there? And can the car get back out there, turn some laps, and get some points?
I kind of doubt it. We're still towing here 20-something seconds, and then we'll know on the damage. But this track's made for late models. It ain't made for cup cars.
Well, buddy, a hell of a job tonight. Up until then, look forward to seeing you next week at Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, it was going good until it wasn't.
Yeah, I understand that. Believe me, I've been there 100 times.
Thank you, Garrett.
Yes, sir. Can't get Daniel Lehman up here. Well, Daniel Lehman's night from hell continues. Buddy, how bad is it? Can he get back out there and turn a couple more laps, get some points on the line?
I'm going to the rig. I'm done for the night.
Well, walk us through. It's been a rough night as the battle for the lead intensifies. Walk us through the night, buddy. It's been intense, to say the least. How difficult has this track been with these types of cars?
The track isn't bad, honestly, once you get it down. It's everybody else. I qualified poorly and got stuck in the junkyard, man. Trying to make it back, and unfortunately, it bit back at me.
Well, buddy, a hell of a job up until then. Look forward to seeing you next week from Myrtle Beach.
Sounds good, see ya.
You can hear the disappointment in Daniel Lehman's voice. As Ben Knurt had kind of made a little bit of contact between Fisher, but got the lead back. Knurt back to the top spot. Kate Cannon with him. Look at the pit report here. Fisher on. Him and Josh Henderson on the oldest tires of 50 right now. So it's probably going to be a matter of time before Elijah Fisher's tires start getting in trouble. But here's the kicker right here. How good is 2 versus 4? Kay Cannon right now on 4 tires. Knurt on 2. How good is it, Cannon? Not so much a decent run. Not that time. This time to the bottom. Not able to get there again. At 46. That's where it's got the drive off. I mean, it is beautiful. Right now, Cannon, he's telling Knurt now, starting to struggle a little bit. Had a tough time. Gosh, it is that saves Knurt. Oh Lord. Caution is out. Unsure why at this point in time. I don't see nobody wrecked or nothing on my side of things, but we're gonna go. We'll look back at it and see what in the world. Oh, Chris Liotta in Menard Racing entry. Saves it. He made contact with Ty Mosley. Mosley looks to the bottom. Now he made contact with Hot Shot. Shot Henderson. A hell of a save by Chris Liotta. Eighth caution of the night. We can't dial up somebody. Hot Shot.
Talk about it.
Try this one more time. Hot Shot Henderson. Garrett Jings up here, broadcast booth. Copy, buddy.
I got you, man. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. It's been a very physical night tonight, the way it looks.
Yeah. I was not happy with a couple of drivers there. I think one's yours.
Guy, hey, now look now. It's a learning curve.
Well, you know, you're on old tires. You're kind of giving people space, and I'm all for giving people a bumper, but not for 15th place. Like, what are we doing? That's how wrecks happen, right? We're all trying to get to the end of this thing. Just be patient. You don't got to send it 3 wide for 15th place. Just chill.
I'll dock it out of this check. Don't you worry.
It's all good, man. It's definitely, man, this car, this setup, you are working the wheel, man. I'm sweating bullets about here, so.
You ain't gonna be worth the darn tomorrow, right? Are you for work?
Yeah. I'm going to sleep in a little bit. So,
hell yeah, I don't blame you there, buddy.
Bit fun though, but yeah, pretty physical, and just hoping to survive this thing, man.
Well, buddy, best of luck to you tonight, because this time last year we were talking to you as a 2-time winner. Hopefully we'll get to talk to you about the same thing again. What?
Come on, man. Thank you, sir. Appreciate Jordan Jonas, Northern Designs. Appreciate my buddy watching. So have a good night, man.
real.
All right. I think I cut him off here, but I think we're getting ready to go back green. Didn't want to distract him. Cannon this time with a great start. Gonna go way up the racetrack, however. Knurt's struggling. You can tell them 2 tires. Gonna try to hold him on the bottom. Knurt's gonna try to roll it just a little bit better. Cannon will have to drive off as they come off of turn 4. Kate Cannon. Contact with Knurt. Knurt saves it. More contact. Still to the top spot. Holy cow. Aaron Stanton Oh, Canard! No! No! God almighty. Stephen Henning Jr. against the wall, and that is catastrophic. Whole right front assembly's locked up and broke. Probably going to need new ball joints. He's pissed. And a great night, great qualifying effort for Stephen Henning Jr. comes undone. Man. Well, heart broke for Canard, heart broke for Henning. Right there, a little bit of contact. That's really where all this is going to start. Canard's going to go up. Stanton gets it here. They're 3 wide. One place you don't want to be. Canard comes up into Peppers and has a Stephen. Hot shot. Oh. Man. What do you say about surviving? Rats. On all accounts. Steve? Well, can he get back out there and turn some laps?
No, the right front's pretty euchred right off of her, so. I don't know, man. I don't know what to think, do or say anymore, so.
I know, I'm hating to interview you just because I don't know what to say.
Yeah, it's killed.
You want to call a few laps, or are you good?
I'll probably call her right here, buddy.
Oh, come on, man. You know, think about it. Me and you
Where
as
are
a
we
cop.
at here?
Lap 99. Aaron Stanton leading over Cade Cannon. Ben Milton up to third.
All right, coming. It looks like coming to the green here, right?
No, you're behind.
Yeah, probably.
84 laps to go next time by, and it's the 2 loners leading here. 1 and 2, Milton, Hauser, Jordan Herring, the top 5. And Steve, really, how physical has it been out there tonight?
It was pretty physical, basically from the green flag there. It was, as I said, it was as loose as I thought it was going to be, and we were trying to put on a show there, but that top, it just, on restarts, just did not seem to go. I was restarting in 3rd gear, and that was the only gear it seemed like that it would actually kind of give you the oomph in the rear end to go on the restarts. So instead of spinning it, but at the same time, it is what it is.
Are you caught up now?
It says I'm live here, but
You might be a little behind because you're racing, and or you might be ahead of me. But right now, the front 2, Aaron Stanton, Cade Cannon, and really, out of right now, I'll ask you this question. Me and you're the driver, and I'm just the broadcaster. But how much is the tires coming in, and really, who do you like so far?
The tires, they were honestly really good. I took rights there on my pit there, and the left sides, they were still pristine for me. They were still in the 90s, so we were good to go to the end there. So, but I'm going for for Aaron Stanton to win this thing. I think he's got it. He did one heck of a show there in the Clash, and I think he's got another car to do it again.
Elijah Fisher, Matt Siders coming around on lap 105, 10th caution of the night. And Steve, why don't you say we look at it?
Let's say we do.
Well, let me know when you're ready. I'll let you walk us through this here and give you some commentary experience for the future.
Who was involved in it?
Fisher and Ciders, for what I have.
Eh. Here. Mine keeps cutting out on the backstretch, and I don't know why. Okay, I got enough to see it.
Well, walk us
Let's
through
see
it
here. I might have rewinded it too far.
Tell you what I'll see, and then you tell me what you see.
Oh,
but-
here we are.
Okay,
It looked like he got in too hot. I mean, it happens to the best of us. So, it just looked like he kind of got in a little bit too hot, and it just spun out from under him.
Is that one thing? Is it easy to do with these cars at this place? Is it more of a brake bias issue, or just getting too hard on the gas? Period.
It's just a little bit of both. You got to be really just easy on entry and just exit. You got to hit it damn near right. Like that seemed to be the way it was there, and it was really running off that right rear. So that to me, it was a problem for me all night too. So I mean, I think everybody out here is dealing with it. It just who can control it the best at that point.
Right now, it would appear Aaron Stanton has pitted under his caution. Kennan, Milton, Peppers, Farmer, and Chris Loda, your top 5. And really, for your teammate, had a near miss right before the caution that unfortunately took you out. How's it been so far with Menards and trying to get everything to handle right with these cars? And really, how much communication has gone through the team tonight?
We were really good there in practice, and then like just being with this team, it's been a refresh for me. I obviously needed one after last season there, but the refresh has been nice. New voices in my ear, a new kind of comedy if we get to that point. But but we were joking on the mic there before it all happened, and it's a fun experience to be a part of this and to go out every week and race for Menards and go put that yellow car out there and try and do pole. We've almost done it twice, Garrett. We've tried our little butts off. I tell you, I'm getting real scared of starting on that top line now. Seems to not be working out.
Maybe left a little bit sooner here. We'll see how that works out.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, now as Chris Loda runs in the 7th spot, Cade Kennan has jumped out to the lead again, and of course, well documented the struggles of last season. Oh, wrecking big! Jordan Herring, Travis Farmer. If I could click the card, that'd be nice. There we go. Chris Loda's night is done.
You hate to see that for him. I'm going through it here.
Meatball damage to the 69 machine.
Oh, it happened in front of Farmer.
Jordan Herring, I believe.
The 72 was, from what I seen, stopped before he even got there. Trying to get to him, but he keeps moving.
Let's look at it here. Him and Milton come together. Ben Milton, vicious hit. And Travis Farmer involved in this. Right on board with Farmer.
To me, it looked like the 72 wasn't clear, and I don't know if he was. I'm not looking at it from a good angle here. Let me get it from a chase. Let's see. Oh, no. Ben definitely. It looks like he kind of gets loose coming out.
Right
and it kind of jumps a little bit.
That's not the first time we've seen that tonight. Is that just how well, you look at the track, and we'll ride on board with Chris Loda next, but you look at the track, and honestly, is it just how it is shaped with the banking on the front straightaway that kind of, I wouldn't say necessarily fools these drivers, but really, like, how much of that front straightaway being angled? How much is that playing a factor in all this?
Oh, it definitely does. Like, you have to angle it coming out of the corner, and obviously, like, as you've seen guys get loose out of the corner. That's just because they're either getting to the throttle too quick.
buddy.
Um,
11th caution of the night. Who was your pick again?
I think it was Aaron, but I would love to see one of the Menard boys in there at the end of it.
The last
I know,
remaining soldier
Yeah,
is
I
on the
think
front row.
Jeffrey's got a good piece up here. He's
but-
led some tonight, and we just got to keep our heads on us here.
Well, Steve, do me a favor, and I'm sure you're going to make Jackson happy as hell when you do this. Do that "Here They Come" thing as they take the green here.
All right, sounds good, buddy. Hey, here we go. Here they come. Here they come.
Pepper.
Sorry, I'm behind a little bit.
Yeah, well, it's all right. You're good. Actually, not even half a second off. And Pepper's going to barely clear himself off of Hauser. Goodness. Aaron Stanton right now working to the inside of Mike Hauser. No strangers here at Southern National between these two. Very physical there in the late models. And Steve right now, field trying to settle in. We talked about the top lane not being a factor, but I also talked about it at the top of the show, which they're not that bad up there the way they look. But do the marbles ever play a factor in this on a restart?
I think so, because I mean I was pretty bad out there all race, like on restarts there when I'd start up there. I don't know if that was just me, but it seemed like everybody was like that. But I don't necessarily think it was the marbles. It was just that groove was just not going. The marbles are pretty pushed up, it seems like so far.
For the lead.
Unless I'm not seeing them, but
Oh!
that was almost a wreck there. That was a little bit close. I'm watching on board my teammate here, and it got a little hairy.
All right now, Stanton going back for a lead to New Smyrna winner from the clash. Ty Mosley up to 4th. Clayton Davis, I tell you, Steve, I've been around about 3 or 4 times tonight. He's right back inside the top 5. Herring, Fisher,
Yeah.
Maddox, Farmer, your top 10, who just wrecked.
Hey, I want to talk about your driver. He's out there sicker than a dog, and he's out there putting on a show.
I know. And the bad thing is, I don't have no kind of benefits to pay for medical, so he just had to suck it up tonight.
Yeah.
The insurance don't cover the medical center.
he's definitely driving for it. He's sweating it out in
Got
there.
one of them pink monsters on there, I'm sure.
Yeah. He'll make it through it.
Had to ask him which is better, the white monsters or the pink monsters.
I think that means that we're getting old, Garrett. I think.
Son, I feel old every day. I don't know. How old are you today?
I'm 25.
I'm sure you
I
feel it
older,
more than
though.
I do. I'm 24.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait till some of these kids get our age, like Bobby Hadaway and them.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Bobby,
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just talking about their birthdays there, and I wish them a happy birthday, and then now they're doing it to me, and it's like, oh wow, I don't know if I'm getting older or I'm just more excited to hear from them boys.
I mean, you race with the same crew near battle every Friday night and Saturday and Wednesday.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so it's definitely a blast hanging out with those boys on the Friday night there, picking their brains, see what they're all about.
Have you learned anything from Jackson?
I don't know. He teaches me some things.
Speaking of which,
and,
Sean Holloman, slow on the bottom. Keep going. You're good.
I just feel like I'm getting older and older. He keeps bringing up new sayings that I don't know.
Man, get caught up on the sayings now. Look
Yeah.
at what happened to Sean Holloman. Let me know there's a caution out here.
It looks like he came to a stop.
All right, now him and Joe White. He slid.
Oh yeah, he slid up. Yeah.
He hurried up. He went ahead and grabbed the gear and kept on going for a leader's game. There's the caution. Ben Milton, Travis Farmer again. Boy, I tell you. Told you, let me know if there's a caution. Peyton Boy, another. Steve, what is with these guys going 3 wide tonight?
I don't know. I thought it was pretty crazy when I seen some of them boys do it with me. I was like, wow, that's pretty.
They got bigger go downs than
Something
I got.
moves.
And they quickly get it back going beforehand. Which honestly, okay, you know what? I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, re-looking at it. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. I don't think they wanted to be 3 wide. I think Peyton kind of, with his little bobble, I think Peyton kind of did force it 3 wide unintentionally.
Yeah.
Put Milton in a bad spot, and then from
And
there.
it's so like that coming off the corner. It feels like you get such a good run. But you have to know where that limit is, because it'll tear you apart out there, just like it just did, right?
Yes, sir. Well, let's see if you can't dial up somebody.
I can head out if you want.
No, you good. I want you in here. Travis Farmer, Stephen Henning, Garrett Jr., Stephen Henning Jr. up here in the broadcast booth. Got a copy, buddy.
Yeah.
Me and Steve been talking about it. It's been a hell of a night for the 13 and 9th.
Oh
Buddy.
man, it's bad.
Can it still go? Well, actually, it's going
Yeah.
right now on pit road, so that tells me something.
Yeah, she can still go. I'm gonna run it out.
You're a better man than I was. It said that it was done after I got molly-whopped under caution there, so better car than I got.
Permanent wheel damage and 5 minutes of optional.
It's just optional, though. It's just optional. You ain't got to
I ain't
have it.
taking it.
We'll take it at 10. Travis, better luck here, buddy. We'll let you get ready here.
I appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir. Better car that you got? Is that what you just said?
There we go.
Right now, oh, let's get physical for the front. Herring and Davis, a little bit of bumper shoving, hot shot back in the mix. God almighty. More contact. Okay, using that bumper a little bit, Steve.
Yes, sir. He's I can't say anything about it. He's a good friend. We're all good. For everybody watching at home, no ill will from him from last week. I totally understood what was going on there.
A beer later and you're all fine.
Oh yeah, we're all good. We all talked her out.
All right,
We're all straight in here.
But right now, Pepper's hanging on, trying to hang on to that 4th spot, trying to get around Clayton Davis, who, again, one of them, like Farmer, has had an up and down night.
Bottlenecked for like, I don't even know
That's,
what position.
that's around hot shot, 7th and 8th.
Oh,
Ben Knert trying to make up the ground. Joseph Maddox being a trooper. No bumper at night. A lot of downforce loss on that machine.
I think there's a lot of downforce loss on a lot of these machines over the end of this. But yeah, I don't know how Mad's out there like that. That thing's got to be so cool under the motor.
He's probably got 10.
Getting all here.
He probably got 10 more horsepower than just because of how cool it is.
Oh yeah, definitely has to.
Matter of fact, I think that needs to be a rule on that. Need to get a front clip back on it.
Well, they did have one race in the Pro Series way back in the day where the guy won the race by like 10 seconds on damage, so it is possible.
Reminds you of that Kyle Larson video when he got the back bumper took off. Can I get my back bumper took off, get 20 pounds of downforce?
Yeah, exactly.
All right now, Hauser and Stanton for the top spot. Jeffrey Peppers hanging out in 3rd. Mosley 4th. Jordan Herring the top 5. And Steve, I'm going to shout him out. How about damn Ben Knert tonight, the road course veteran, taking it to the short track.
What'd you say, sir? I clued out for a second. Say it again.
This is a great bro. Steve, we need to do this more often. I'll invite you on Saturdays if you want them. I said, how about Ben Knert, the road course veteran, taking it to the short track scene, and right now on the tear, side by side for the 5th spot with Jordan Herring.
I tell you, he knocked the socks off of me when he put it on pole there. I was shocked. I seen that and I was like, wow, okay. So
of all the people.
This road course ringer, he's learning.
Right now.
And he's learning quick.
Well, of course you cannot disagree. Last season in Cup and really in the Thunder Series, him and Ben Milton both, McConnell and them, they've all adapted to this short track and really the oval package. Honestly, and they're probably going to, as caution is out again, but they're probably going to hate me for this, but they took on a lot quicker than I thought they were going to.
Yeah,
But
they did. Yeah, I think it shocked everyone.
But hey, there's a silver lining. 'Cause I have not yet caught on to the road course package, so therefore, it's an even trade-off. As caution is out, Bobby Holloman, I believe, might be involved in this. Well, we're gonna see in that 48 machine. Yeah, him and Joe White come together and hard into the wall, and enters the pit road.
Yeah.
Is there a difference on the iRacing model between concrete and safer barrier? You feel like, or do you feel like it's about the same? That's a question I've asked for a long time.
I think it feels about the same. I've hit about every wall for the last how long. So I think they all kind of feel the same.
Come on, now don't be that hard on yourself. It's going to re-rack him again. Travis Farmer back on, or gets his lap back, and actually will be back on the lead lap. So Farmer's still going to be digging it.
Looks like it's going to be Mike and Aaron here start the front row, and then you got Peppers right behind him here in third.
Mosley fourth, Canert up to fifth. He'll have the preferred lane on the inside. Matt Siders, Elijah Fisher, Joseph Maddox. I swear, I'm gonna give him a trooper. I swear.
Hardest man working out there with half a car.
Very blue collar, if I might say.
Yes, yeah, for sure. Very blue collar.
Chris Lahota joining here in the top 10. Cade Cannon battling earlier on in contention. He has dropped back to 11th. Henderson, Davis, Milton, and Joe White, the top 15. All right, Steve.
That's honestly a very shocking pick for Mike to go top. That's very shocking. We'll see how it works for him.
I'm like you. I do kind of question this just with how the outside's been. Unless he thinks that he can fire off early enough to get a drive off of 2 down the back straightaway, I would think. I ain't too sure. I had to find out we're rolling, and by God, did he ever get a jump?
Yeah, he did.
Harris Stanton don't even know what happened.
He's like, well.
Just settle back in here, I reckon. Just settle back in. Right now, and he's going to settle in all right to the bottom. To the quarter panel of Hauser.
Here he comes. Here he comes.
And right now, not going to be able to close the gap this time. Ty Mosley up in the mix.
Oh, these boys are racing for it here. They're going to put on a show for you guys. If I know these boys.
I swear, Ben Canert, Fisher, Matt Siders, he's had an up and down night in his own self up to 7th.
Yeah.
Right now, 16 cars still left in it to contend for the win. Jeffrey Peppers a little bit sideways off of 4. There you see it again with that turn 4.
Oh, a little high for Aaron. Lost a lot. He's gained it back, though.
At this point, are you just trying to find anything that can work, or really are you very limited with these short tracks into what lines can work?
Yeah, you're trying to basically kind of get to the bottom as quick as you can, but as safely as you can at the same time. And just kind of get into a rhythm enough. At least that's what I was trying to do. And that's all I've really done when I've done this type of racing.
How about old Hot Shot further in the back?
Oh, he's going to pry him on the high side, though. I'm a little bit behind.
Oh, you're fine, but you're not that far behind. Side by side here, turn number 3. 30 laps to go from 5 flags. Ty Mosley.
This could get good.
Ty Mosley licking his chop like a pit bull over a $2 steak.
A $2 steak at some point gets real good.
It's about to go out. It's out of date if it's $2 the way meat is these days. I swear. I don't know how they are out there in Canada, buddy. I can't even buy. Oh, Mosley, big save.
He saved that.
Holy.
Holy. I think they're wrecking behind though. I
Not
heard
yet.
cars
Sure.
crunching.
I think somebody lost the motor. Steve, your motor actually. Steve
Oh,
Andy Jr. meatball.
That would be my motor then. Okay, well, if it wasn't done before, it is now. Guess it sat there on. I guess they forgot to turn it off after I got out.
Steve, man, we gotta do this again. I swear, I'm being serious right now.
It looks like the viewers are liking it.
Yeah, right now,
There-
for the lead,
Oh.
Steve, brother on brother. If they can get rid of Mike,
Oh, this could get good. That's all I gotta say.
especially with these two wrecking each other for the win.
Oh, yeah.
Remember Iowa?
Yeah, yeah. You guys thought Kurt Busch and Kyle Busch were bad.
Oh,
This
my
way.
God.
These guys might not talk to each other for 2 Christmases.
Be very awkward at Thanksgiving and who cuts the turkey.
Yeah, for sure. For
Ah.
sure.
All right, the long-awaited rematch. After Aaron sat out a year to do race control duties and be my pit race reporter. And Henderson with a great drive off of 2 down to the bottom. Aaron, experiment with that third lane or something's amiss. He completely
Something's
missed the
going
corner.
on. Yeah, something happened.
Either that or he's losing a cylinder, some odd thing. Jordan Herring, Jeffrey Peppers back now for the 4th spot.
It looks like he's back to go. I don't know what happened there.
Let's ride on board with him and see if we can hear anything amiss with this car. Also getting telemetry up here. Well, I can notice y'all ain't really been able to get full throttle with these third things before it's time to.
No. I was able to do that basically in practice, and that seemed to be about it. But yeah, you definitely got to act like there's an egg under your throttle
Well, Bo, I'm
and
gonna
control it.
tell you, right on board stand right now. It's almost like either he don't trust the car getting back on the gas as much as he needs it to be, or the car is starting to go away. Pit report right now. 34
Yeah,
lap old tires for Hauser and Stanton both. Henderson on 18, they took 4. Herring and Cannon on 19 now.
Okay.
Might be
Huh.
meatball flag. Sean Hamilton.
He's just had a rough night. Looks like his night's finally.
Can't do anything.
I don't know. Yeah, I was about to say come to an end, I guess, yeah.
He is in the pits. Oh, how is it a meatball? Damn it, that car looks impeccable.
It could be that he blew out a tire. It could be he's waving it back and forth. It looks like it might be a tire. Maybe.
He's very frustrated underneath, behind the helmet of that 61 machine. Not been the start of the season. He expected it right now.
And he's taking tires, so yeah, it could have very well been a tire.
That car has been through the ringer. How about Hot Shot? Almost 2 seconds.
Yeah, he's taking
He
off.
must said a goodbyes. Got him 50%
But he
off.
is catching live traffic though, so
Oh, yeah?
that could play a factor.
So got him a set of goodbyes, 50% off at Tractor Supply. That's Bobby Hadaway way up the track, and it's been a night from hell for Bobby Hadaway. Just trying to let
I
the
hate seeing it like that for him because
I
I know
really do
he's.
too.
I know he's got speed and he's got a lot of
Him and
talent under
Jason
that
both.
helmet. Yeah.
Really, everybody in that H&W Motorsports camp.
Oh, yeah. When you get them pointed in the right direction, they go full bore towards it, and that's exactly what you want.
Ain't you gonna be happy? We're gonna be. But I swear, we've seen a lot of schedules tonight. A lot of schedules, and I'm gonna tell you, this one here. I think this one takes the cake. It's gonna be the most difficult on the circuit. What do we got after this, Steve? Let's see. Myrtle Beach next week. We're gonna finally finish up on the East Coast for a while.
Yay!
Hey, I live on the East Coast. I cannot call you what I would normally call you behind the camera because I'm on camera right now. But
You said we're at Myrtle Beach next week?
yep,
Oh, that might be fun.
Las Vegas, May 18th, Auto Club, June 1st. Mexico City will be June the 8th, followed by
Stanton to pit
Talladega.
road, by the way.
Huh?
Stanton to pit road. Looked
Oh,
like
hell.
he jumped on the apron there.
Yep,
Yeah, he's
in.
going to pit.
This is questionable. Yeah, there he going to bed. 1, 2. Take the
I'll be
tires.
able- I was about to say, I'll let you know here because I still got that screen up on my end.
Well, right now, Hot Shot has worked through the lap traffic trying to get around Bobby Holloman. I think I made him mad earlier. You know, a friend said, yeah, Hot Shot, about this time we were talking to you as a 2-time winner. I think I made him a little eel for a second, but...
Well, you definitely put the fire under his butt to get him up there and on the horse and let him ride.
I swear. Right now, Cade Cannon, the next freshest one on tires, is coming. 1.8 back, a little bit loose off of 4. I swear, this track, it's so unique in its own right.
Yep.
Like it will fool you for a loop.
Oh, yeah. It took me a long time. It took me almost I think it was like a week or so to honestly learn it when I was a rookie in super lates. And I was so confused with it. I was like, why am I spinning out so much? And then I learned about throttle control, and I was like, oh, that makes it a lot better. So we didn't spin out as much.
It really spin out tonight. Just got hit in a bad spot.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you make it through, and sometimes they sucker punch you right back. So
I can tell you, I know Jackson Hadaway, that first caution, he took a left and a right.
yeah, I heard.
And
that
into
there
his
was,
night.
yeah, I heard that there was a lot of commotion going on.
Do I want to know what can be said in that H&W chat? Probably not. We hear enough on Fridays. 4 to go for Hot Shot and praying that there is not a caution.
This is the longest we've went, folks. So let's see if we can continue it. 21's wrecking the 48.
I'm going to learn to keep my mouth shut. Excuse my language, I apologize if anybody caught that. I try to make it as quiet as possible.
I tell you.
Maybe I just need to quit
gotta-
interviewing people during the race, maybe. I mean, that might be a good idea. Let's go see what happened to Bobby Holloman here. Lap
I
156.
can pretty much tell you what happened.
All right, well, walk me through it here.
Okay. Well, see here. He's the lapper.
Oh. Keep on going.
And I got Robert talking to me here. And, yeah, he just comes up and, just kind of spins him around there. But, I mean...
I try to make it as nice as possible.
Yeah, I mean...
This literally looks
It's getting
like...
late in the night. Everybody's getting probably a little frustrated. Their arms are getting a little itchy, you know. So.
Getting frustrated, feeling froggy, ready to go.
Yep, ready to go to next week and.
Do the same thing.
Yep, probably. Hopefully
Hopefully I can see you put it on the pole instead of second.
Hopefully, and if we put it on second again, I might be coming in here.
See, soaping whenever you're ready for it, I swear. You ever get tired of Truax, just let me know. We'll get you a seat in here.
It's been a blast up here. Hopefully everybody over the chat there is enjoying this.
I'm sure they are. Your mom's pretty happy. Found him a second job, Marcy. Found him a second job when he gets tired of racing. He won't be using iRacing for nothing now.
There you go.
All right. Are we going to overtime? Can you see if we're going to overtime, or are they going to try to do this natural?
No more yellows, they said. No more after this.
So this is overtime then.
Yeah, this is it. This is one and done here. So you better.
Get ready.
Yeah, you got to get ready, and you got to put your head on a swivel and get her done.
Well, folks, I like to iterate this every time. It does not matter if the front two wreck. The entire field has gone on the back straightaway. Whichever one gets it in gear and limps it around will be the winner. We're rolling. Henderson with a great start. Down to the bottom. Cannon's going to get his nose there. Not quite. You think these two ain't got no love loss? Oh, wreck it in the back. Turn 3. Matt Siders. Right flag. One to go.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think they got to the weight.
And
I don't think it mattered anyways.
I don't think it did neither. Hot shot.
They gonna bring this home.
On a cool Monday night, hot shot. Henderson wins in Florida. And they wreck behind them. Ty Mosley jumped my car.
That happens. It happens.
Ah, never mind. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Ooh.
A few dents, bumps.
Don't say that. I got to buff them out with a plunger. Well, Steve, hot shot Henderson.
You never know what could come at these short tracks, I tell you what.
Well, Steve, we'll get you here to stay for interviews if you want to.
Sounds good.
Up to you. I'm sure you got a lot of questions to ask tonight. But first, hot shot Henderson up 11 spots from where he started tonight. You can see your biggest movers at the bottom of the screen for the viewers. And right now, Clayton Davis up 24. He started that joker there. Hell of a night for a top 5 finish. Joseph Maddox, a top 10 with a freaking souped up modified.
With a modified, yep.
Comes home in 10th. Hot shot up 11 spots. Joe White 11th up 10. Cade Cannon up 9. Oh boy. Steve, that's where this. I ain't even gonna lie to you. This felt like a traditional 2000 short track.
Yeah, it definitely had that nice vibe. It just, I wish it would have went green just a little longer. That green room that we had near the end there was really, honestly, it showed you what could have been for these cars. But all in all, it was a good race. I enjoyed it.
Well, you think we're ready for old hot shot?
I think so.
All right. Well.
I don't think you'll be so hot, but I think you'll be happy.
Hot shot Henderson, Garrett Jenkins, Stephen Henning Jr. up here in the broadcast booth. Buddy, you got a copy?
Steven, I'm so sorry. The first thing I want to say, man. That's the first thing I want to say. That you didn't deserve that, and it just, they all checked up. I smashed the brakes to try to keep from sliding into them, and it just overcorrected it and killed Steven. So that's the first thing I got to say is, I'm sorry to Steven.
You're good.
Hey, I think
winning it, so.
I think he's found more enjoyment up here than in the race car, to be honest with you, John.
It was not a fun night, I'll tell you that much. Holy cow, I'm sweating.
Well,
it's a hell of a lot better being up here than down there in the car, I tell you what.
Well, Steve, I think you're right. He might not be hot, but by God, he ought to be happy. Josh, did I give you a kick in the rear end whenever I talked to you before the start, or talk to you under caution, or really how did this come about?
I thought you jinxed me, man, because
I thought I did.
Everything happened. Yeah, I was like, come on, man.
You've been watching too much of me lately, haven't you?
Yeah, holy cow. And then I got the EOL, had to go to the back, and it timed it right. I was trying to, so that entire middle of the run after the contact with Steven, I just kept pitting and getting the damage fixed, never take tires. You literally have no time. You got about, 15 seconds on pit road to do stuff. So it was just save, and fix the car. And when it's time to go, it's time to go. And I was really proud. I ran my fastest lap on like lap 170, and I'm like, all right, it's go time, right? And then was able to make my way through the field there. I knew Cade was coming with me, and yeah, I guess he gave me a kick in the butt, buddy. It worked out.
I do. Being both of you are the drivers in this tonight, I will ask you, and of course I'm just asking this for the viewers. I kind of know the answer, being the short track ringer a lot of the times in my free time. But honestly, if you got to choose, and it's just going to tell you, Josh, I'm sure you had wheel damage, but it tells you wheel damage. At what point are you just trying to either fix most of the damage or hoping that another set of tires here will try to just help with that wheel damage temporarily until you can work down the clock? Or really is it just one of them things, fix the damage first? Whichever one of y'all wants to go first.
Go ahead, Steven. I mean, you got KO'd. I saw that as soon as we cleared the wreck. You were KO'd. I was like, ah.
What was the question? I was trying to get a picture for him.
I'll answer the question. The question, Garrett, is you turn the tires off, you come down pit road, you assess the damage. Hopefully your spotter tells you how bad the damage is. They didn't say wheel damage. They didn't say anything. So I came down. I saw it was like 40-something seconds of damage. Like, all right, I can get this fixed over time here. And I think it was probably about the second or third time I pitted and was just trying to chip away at that damage and make sure the car looked clean. I ran my fastest lap of the race at that point, and I radioed my team, and I was like, and we got some damage, but we're still fast, and so that's a good thing. And then it was just, can I get it back to 100%, and can I time the cautions right and put on fresh tires when everybody else doesn't? And I swore I would have to pit right there at the end, and luckily enough guys stayed out. I knew Cade. I didn't know if he had an extra set, and I still had a set in the pits, obviously hanging out that entire middle part of the race. So that was my big thought, is do I pit or do I not pit? And damage got fixed, tires were on it, and then green, white, checkered, it's go time.
Well, Steven, you got any questions before I give him the final one to end our interviews?
No, you just put one hell of a show on for the Inspired group. All you guys did, and I think you guys need to be proud of that. And I think that's it.
Well, Josh, last question I got. Anybody want to thank friends, family, sponsors, etc.? The floor is yours.
Yeah, I want to thank you for broadcasting, Elijah for putting it on, Rob, I got to talk to him, but I got to appreciate him being race control. I might have said something over the radio that I might regret later, but we'll see. Appreciate Nick, my #1 fan, for watching. He's already blowing up my phone. Thank you, brother. Hopefully you enjoyed that, man. He's been pushing my buttons, getting in my head, saying,
Now, is this the one that's Kate Cannon's favorite, or is this another one?
No. That's the other guy at work. We'll talk tomorrow. And,
yeah, I'm sure you will. 1, 2.
Again, apologize to Steven and appreciate, Tractor Supply on board here for the time being. And I appreciate Jordan Jono for the Northern Designs here. He did a great job making all these schemes. So Groundworks, it's spring right now. Go get your Groundworks products and get those gardens planted, man. Appreciate you guys.
All right, buddy. Hot Shot Henderson will come home tonight. The winner from Five Flags. It'll be the second straight time he wins the second race of the season. Appreciate your time, buddy. A hell of a job tonight.
Thank you, sir.
Man, what a run. All right. Well, I wonder if
I'm still working on this picture over here.
What are you making over there while I get Kate Cannon up in here?
I got a picture of the wiener.
Oh, I don't.
I'm going to send it to
the
him.
The winner, or whatever else you just said?
The winner, yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought.
I think he's going to Victor Lane here, so I might have to.
Hold on.
I might have to get
another pit box.
Oh, he went to his pit box. You could go to Victor Lane.
It's Hot Shot. What? He probably about to go take him a couple shots after this.
Yeah, I would too. I don't blame him.
Kay Cannon, Garrett Jenkins, Stephen Henning Jr. up here in the broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy?
I got a copy. What's going on?
You tell us, buddy. It was an up and down night for a lot of guys. Walk us through the night for Kay Cannon. Steve, I think one of the cars going to come out of here with the least amount of damage.
Oh, most definitely, yeah.
I'll put it this way. Had a great run. Way better than I thought I was going to go. Really, I should have done a little bit more at the very end there to try to even get a chance at the win there, but I didn't want to wreck Josh because he had raced me clean all night and we've been clean, so I wanted to at least try to be as clean as possible. So I gave him a tap. I just couldn't get a run off the corner to stick with them, and that was all she wrote there. Have fun night. Every time I thought I was gonna get to the lead, a caution came out, and then that one time I actually thought, I'm gonna clear Ben here. I got doored, and I got doored again into the corner.
I was going to ask you that.
Hit the inside wall, and then Aaron passed me, and I was like, how is it every time I've tried to get to the lead tonight I've been passed or a caution has come out? And I was getting so frustrated.
I don't know what you're talking about because it says on my stats here you've led 11 laps tonight, so.
I'll take it, but it was like every time I even got close to the lead, I got either a caution or I don't know. I know the runs went way better. I did kind of stick to my game plan of just survive the best I can at first, and then try to keep the speed. And actually, that worked way better than I thought it would. We'll say, I don't know if you've watched it a little bit towards the end there, but I was getting really tired, and I finally said, "All right, we're going from consistency to speed," and I'm using the bumper.
Well, buddy, I got to say, and really, of course, me and Steve talked to it. Buddy, you know this is going to be a good broadcast when me and Steve called the last half of this race.
Yeah.
It's going to be one to watch. It's going to make the highlight reel. But really, me and Steve talked about, in all seriousness, the outside lane kind of dead tonight, like the old school Bristol races. Really, what made it that way from your assessment of the night?
I think if you had newer tires, the outside lane was actually the way to go to pass older tires. That's what I felt like, because I will admit, I felt like because older tires, you were having to slow down a lot more to like, keep it on the bottom, versus on newer tires, you could kind of let roll the high lane a little bit better and stick to the outside. So I did use the high lane to my advantage a few times. I enjoyed it, I'll admit. Now, I will say the bottom was the way to win it was the bottom. I was kind of hoping Josh was going to take the bottom, though, on that last restart, because I felt like if he takes the bottom, I could definitely roll the top there. And when he said top, I was like, this should be fun. So shout out that. I mean, at the end of the day, it was a really fun time racing him. Shout out to him. Raced me clean all night, and even at the end there, so that was really fun. But I think the top was the way to go a little bit when you was newer versus older tires, because instead of you getting, I got pile driven behind people when I got stuck on the bottom behind older tires as new tires, and the new tires would pass me on the outside. So that was
what
not.
You're saying is I just sucked then on the top. Gotcha, I gotcha. I knew my car was a bottom group car.
I mean, hey, at least I didn't turn you tonight. That in front of the whole field.
Hey,
so we did upgrade from last week.
Yep.
I don't think you were
Ford crime.
I don't think you had a chance to really get to him at one all night, did you?
I mean, I did. I restarted a few times behind him, and at one point in the race, he actually restarted behind me, and I almost said the roles have been reversed.
I almost chuckled over the radio and said, "I'm in danger" when you were behind me.
Oh my god.
You said in the pre-show too. Buddy.
But yeah, no. All night, I'll take it. I'll take a P2. I wish it was a win, but I'll take a P2 after a damn wrecking half the field last week.
It happens to the best of us, buddy. Don't worry.
Well, buddy, last question I got before I let you go grab a beer tonight. I know you. Well, hold on. One last thing, buddy. I know. I mean, let's be real here. Since you're getting that nice bonus and whatnot come Monday, or actually today rather. How about giving Steve a little bit of money for that damn Daytona?
Oh my god!
I know you're enjoying that bonus pretty good. But Cade, hell of a job tonight, nonetheless. Anybody want to thank friends, family, sponsors, etc. The floor is yours.
Shout out to my teammate Aaron. Shout out to the whole team, the loaners. We ran good tonight. Thankfully, I was able to run way better than last weekend. Shout out to all my friends and family, my girlfriend who support me in doing all this shit. Oh, my bad.
There's 5 points. There's 5 points and a $10 fine.
My bad.
Come on, Cade.
I put my head up in the air. My apologies. I take it back. Please don't penalize me.
$10
but shout out to them.
to him.
Oh my god. Shout out to you guys in the booth here and everything. Shout out to you as race control, Robert. That was honestly tonight went way. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, went way better than I thought it would with the race.
I said the same thing,
but went way better than I thought it would.
Yeah.
Well, the big thing was we only had one big wreck, and that was. And of course, I know Steve knows what I'm talking about. But there's something about turn one. If there's ever going to be a big one at Five Flags, whether it's the Snowball Derby, stock cars on iRacing, where it is always turn one. There's the big one that happens every year.
The flip there, we've had everything in that corner.
Oh god, yeah.
We had a whole bunch of hippies. Okay, Kenan, hell of a job tonight. Congratulations on the P2 finish. We'll see you next week in Myrtle Beach.
All right, thank you.
Yes, sir. Steve, we got a lot of interviews here. You want to sit through all of them? I don't care.
I I might go here and get something to eat because I haven't ate all day. But it
been a
was
while.
a pleasure hanging
Go
out
get
with
you
you up
some
here.
of that birthday cake.
Yeah,
Well,
that's exactly
we'll have
it.
to think. We'll have to think. We'll have to
That-
think.
Well,
Yeah,
actually, here you go. Here's a question for you that Garrett hadn't asked. What's your favorite kind of cake?
Oh, I know.
hold
I
on.
know
The food, not the other thing. The food.
Yeah,
Robert
yeah,
being
yeah,
too
I
vague
know,
over
I
here.
No,
I left it open for his honest answer. You know, he wants to
I
answer
know
a
you
certain way.
did,
That's his
but
problem.
all right. Steve, just say chocolate or vanilla before I get. I know I'm gonna get in trouble
probably
tomorrow
a
morning.
vanilla. I'm basic that way, so.
I am too, but I don't like that kind of frosting they put on there. It tastes like got that
Yeah.
real bitter taste to it. I cannot stand that.
Yeah, definitely
Robert.
holds you up inside.
Robert, you like a lemon pound cake?
Nope, my favorite kind of cake is a pineapple upside down cake.
Ooh. Now we're getting classy.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
really are. Hell yeah, Rob.
My grandma made that for me when I was little, and then every birthday that's what she always made all the way up until she went upstairs. So
Oh, okay. Well,
it's now my wife tries to keep the little tradition going. So
Though she don't make
That's
it as
pretty
good.
cool.
You just don't tell her that, do you?
nah, she makes it just as good. She makes it
she
just as
does,
good.
huh?
I ain't, yeah.
Steve, if you got
it
a
doesn't
woman-
have it doesn't have the grandma love, but it's got the
It's
wife
got
love,
love in it,
so
trust me.
it's just as good.
Steve, I swear, you ever get a woman that can cook, you actually have it made. she
Oh yeah.
like, as long as she can cook, I'll get the food.
Hey, 10 years and up 200 pounds. Yeah, I think mine cooks really
Sound
well.
like about Leo,
you're
like
eating
my
good,
mama.
yeah, for sure.
Well, Steven, hell of a job tonight up until then. Happy birthday again, buddy. We'll see you next week in Myrtle
you.
Beach.
Thank you. You boys have a good night. It was a pleasure being up here. Hopefully everybody enjoyed.
I'm sure they did. I'm sure this is going to be the most rated. Hell of a job tonight, buddy.
You have a good one, boys.
You too, Bob. Rob, he got to come back
What's
up
up?
here. He's got to come back in this booth more often, buddy. I swear he has
Oh,
got to
yeah.
come back up in here. Let's
Yeah,
get
he did a heck of a job.
He did for somebody ain't never done it before. Next, damn, I'm gonna be here till midnight again with interviews. Get Jordan Herring up in here, third place run for the 72. Jordan Herring, Garrett James up here in broadcast booth, buddy. You got a copy?
I got a copy.
Well, we're gonna look at a couple stats here. The lowest 20th at one point around lap 47, around lap 50, somewhere in there. Got all the way up, led 8 laps. Walk us through the night for the 72.
Originally I didn't even think I was gonna race this weekend because I had a little technical difficulty with my controller because I don't got a wheel. But I ended up just using my old one, even though I had bad stick drift. I didn't even think I was going to do good. Did practice, found out I was fast, and ran through the race just hoping I wouldn't die. I mean, I thought we had race-winning speed. It's just a simple fact. I feel like the wreck with the 5 car had killed me there from winning the race because at the time when I got wrecked, I had the advantage over Aaron, and at the time he was the fastest. And I was about to go and catch the lead too, with Aaron being like 5 cars behind, and then I got wrecked at that point. Everything went out the window, but I mean, it's still good to finish the top 3. I just kind of sucks. I know I can get more, but at least my finishes are good so far.
Well, buddy, I got to, and I'll ask you this question here. Really, as we roll off this, we're finally going to end the Florida swing here. Can you take anything from this track? There are 2 completely different tracks. 2 completely different tracks, but can you take anything out of tonight to walk into Myrtle Beach next week? And that will be the last short track till, honestly, that's the last short track for a while. So is there anything you can take into Myrtle Beach that can try to get you up 3 more or 2 more spots, or equally just try to have another good points day?
Really just managing tires in general, because most of these short tracks kill your tires. So whenever we go to Myrtle Beach, don't know what setup we're going to be using, but whenever we go to Myrtle Beach, I just want to practice on saving tires, so I won't cook my rear rights off like I did this race and couldn't get up there. And I also want to make sure I do that so I can get the good points day before I miss Las Vegas. I'm going to a show, so as long as I get a good point day in Myrtle Beach, I'll be fine, and I'll be happy just to miss one race.
Well, I'm looking at it right now. You'll enter tonight +8 to the cut line. That was entering tonight. I don't know what it will be next week, but other than that, last question I got for let you head out of here. I know you're ready to go to bed after tonight. Is there anybody want to thank? Friends, family, sponsors, etc. The floor is yours.
Yeah, I want to thank Global Motorsports again, the team. They're really supportive. I was running. We had good qualifying with Peyton, but he got caught up in early stuff, and then Daniel was already didn't get a good qualifying, and he got caught up in all the back stuff. So I love my team. I just wish we can, as a team, because I don't like being the only one just being up there. I hope we can get back up and get collective good team finishes. But yeah, that's the only person I want to shout out my team, man. They were doing great until bad luck struck them. And I'm still glad I managed to get a good finish for the team.
Well, buddy, a hell of a job tonight. Jordan Herring will walk out of 5 flags with a 3rd place run. He'll turn his attention next week to Myrtle Beach. Appreciate your time, buddy. A hell of a job tonight.
Yep.
Well, next up, the reigning Cup Series champion, who's probably been arguably waiting the longest out of anybody in that waiting room. Sorry, Mike, for about the 30-minute wait here. But walk us to the night for Mike Hauser. It was actually, all things considered, it looked like it was a clean night for the 43.
Yeah, yes, no, don't worry. I'm sorry, I gotta make you pull my sorry ass up here. But
bullshit.
crap. Yeah, no, it wasn't a bad night. It was kind of hard to gauge where our speed was. I just felt like it was just driving off the right rear so bad, and I was trying to take care of it best I could all night, and it was pretty tough to pass no matter where it was. If I was on the bottom, the guys were able to hold me down on the top. If I was on top, the guys were able to stick it on the bottom. So, yeah, we were kind of bounced around there, maybe like the middle of the top 10, and eventually we dodged a couple wrecks there, and we cycled up to the front, and I was racing Aaron. I was having a fun time racing him, and I caught the apron. I just barely caught the apron. It got me loose, and that Aaron was able to get by me, and by that point, Josh, who at that point he was on fresher tires than Aaron and I, got by me. So at that point, I was just trying to hang on for a top 3 maybe. Didn't get a top 3, but still really good night for the 43 car. I mean, we were all over the place, I won't lie, and I think we had decent speed, and honestly near the end I thought maybe we had what it took to win, but like I said, I just made that mistake, and then like I said, guys with fresher tires like Josh, Cade were able to get around me, but yeah, hats off to Josh, man. I'm so happy for him. I'm so proud of him. He was keeping it cool all night.
I imagine he was about to have a coming part.
No, he was holding on better than I was, and I was having twice as good of a night as him at some point. And he just kept his head down and he just kept driving. So, hats off to him. And you know, same with Justin. I mean, he got caught up in a wreck early on and wasn't his fault, but he maximized points. But I know all 3 of these pristine performance cars, they have speed. So, it's huge momentum. Top 5. We're gonna move on to Myrtle Beach. Hopefully, learn that track and just keep doing what we're doing.
Well, buddy, a hell of a job tonight. Last question I got, 'cause I know it sounded like this track wore out a lot of guys. Last question I got for you before I let you head out of here. Anybody want to thank? Friends, family, sponsors, etc. The floor is yours.
Yeah, thank you for putting on the broadcast as always. probably a pretty exciting one tonight. There's a lot of action, I guess.
You're gonna love the broadcast because that's where Steve took on the commentary. Once
I
he
can't
got
wait.
once he got it down pat, buddy, he took off with it.
Oh, all right. I can't wait. I'm gonna go watch it. I'm gonna shower and watch it. But thank you for putting on the broadcast. Thank you, Elijah and the admins for putting the league on and putting this all together for us. I want to thank my teammates at Pristine Performance Motorsports, Justin and Josh. They're really great guys, and I can't wait to see how this season goes for us. We're already off to a great start. So we're gonna keep building momentum off of that. And I just want to thank any fans watching: Nick West, Austin, Kenzie, Laz, anybody watching in the live stream. So it means a lot to me, and yeah, can't wait to move on to next week and see where we stand compared to the field.
Well, buddy, give you a good solace that you entered tonight. Plus 11 is the second straight fourth place finish for Mike Hauser, as he will go to Myrtle Beach looking to go up 3 more spots instead of back to fourth for the third straight week. Hell of a job tonight, buddy. Appreciate your time.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it.
Yep. Who next? By God, we're going to make this quick. Jackson Attaway, Gary Jeans up here, broadcast booth. Got a copy, buddy.
You scared me.
Well, you're in the waiting room.
Yeah, I am. I was just there to be there.
Well, too late now. You're already in here.
Gosh dang it.
Well, walk me through tonight. What little bit of it you had, and then walk us through the incident from your perspective.
Phew, man. Long race, I tell you what. Let's see. Ran some practice laps. Qualified. Where did I qualify? Let me think.
You started 8th, from what I can tell.
8th. Ran like 15 laps and then wrecked. So that was a great night for me. Thanks to my teammates for at least trying. That looked like absolute misery there. We were like all wrecked by like lap 50, but it's whatever. We're going to whatever short track that's not made for the dang schedule next week. So yeah, let's go get wrecked in that. And yeah.
Well, confidence level in entering Vegas next week. Draft dependent track. I believe the last time we were there, you did walk out of there with a top 10 finish. I ought to go back and fact check it, but where would a confidence level be after Las Vegas followed by Auto Club?
Vegas and Auto Club. I can't figure it out. It's gonna be them races where like I'm gonna be lucky getting a top 10. I'm already deep in the points after whatever the heck happened tonight. But let's see where the wind takes me.
Well, buddy, a hell of a job tonight. Last question I got before I let you head out of here. Anybody want to thank friends, family, sponsors, etc.? The floor is yours.
I want to thank Robert Wilhoit for not throwing the caution fast enough. That's it.
Well, buddy, appreciate your time tonight. I'll let you get back looking at the Braves. And Jackson Attaway comes home 27th tonight from 5 Flags.
Oh, yeah. Dead last, baby.
No.
Yeah.
No, Robert finished 28th.
Well, Robert trace control.
Well, I'll just try to make you feel better.
Oh, my.
Just some frustrations with Jackson. Let's get Ben Kennard up in here. Ben Kennard, all things considering, what a hell of a weekend, I'd say. Second in Talladega and Truex. Led arguably what I thought would be the most laps tonight. I can still fact check it, actually.
I believe it is.
75 laps. Holy sh! Walk us through the night for Zero Delta, buddy.
I'm pretty surprised to be on pole at the beginning there. I don't really know what I did, but it was good to have. First half of the race was pretty smooth sailing. I think we pit around lap 60 or so, and then we just worked our way back up to the top. And then we got caught up in an unfortunate incident, and that gave us some unfixable damage, unfortunately, which kind of sucked. But you know, I'll take an 8th place. I'm not too upset with that. We
No,
got
especially if
some
you.
extra bonus points. So it was for Ben Milden, it was a terrible race. He got wrecked so many times, man.
Well, you speak of Rex, and of course, the elephant in the room here. Real briefly, walk us through. I wanted to ask you a question, being that you come to this track for the first time. Take us through how difficult the transition was from turn 4 to the front straightaway, and did that kind of lead to the contact with Cade that ultimately would have started that incident? Or really walk us through that from your perspective, and really, or was it just old 2 tires versus 4? What's your take on it?
I think I started getting a little loose on the runoff 4. So that obviously put him ahead of me, and I don't really know what happened that caused the contact. I gave him enough space. I don't know if I came up into him or he came down into me. I have no clue. But you know, once that contact happened, I just got shot towards the inside wall. So I was really trying to salvage the situation from there. And yeah, I got checked up really bad, and then I got turned by the 21. So it was unfortunate. This track's pretty difficult to fight on, especially coming out of 4, because it's just very odd. But yeah, I mean, I think overall, I think we had pretty good speed tonight. It's unfortunate that it fell apart the way it did, but you know, can't have good luck all the time.
No, actually, I think this is actually a career night, to be honest with you. Other than Truex the other night. Hell yeah, by the way, buddy. Almost knocked off the Jack Shack. But last question I got before I let you head out of here tonight. Anybody want to thank friends, family, sponsors, etc. The floor is yours on what was a great night tonight.
Yeah, I want to thank everyone at Zero Delta, Ben Milden, James McConnell, Dustin Valenti, and Ryan Hinderleiter. Our sponsors, Moza, Planet Fitness, Dubby, and you for broadcasting, and the admins for running the league. It's a good time. I'm having fun with it. And yeah, I think I'm gonna go get some rest. It's been a packed weekend.
Real quick, how was real fat? How was Normanburg?
The Nürburgring? It went all right. We had some pretty bad luck. I think I used up all mine on the Talladega race.
Tell Miller I
But you know,
apologize.
it was a fun time either way, and that's really what I'm there to do, just have fun. I think we ended up finishing like mid-pack or something like that. I don't remember where.
Well, buddy.
It was an alright race.
Well, buddy, a hell of a job tonight nonetheless. We look forward to seeing you in Myrtle Beach next week. Ben Kennert will come home 8th from 5 flags and a career best for tonight. Appreciate your time, buddy. Hell of a job tonight.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good night.
You too, buddy. I will say this, and I said this at the start of last season, that Zero Delta team, they're going to have great things this season. I'm still picturing them as a dark horse, and Ben Kennert enters tonight +2 to the cut line. So it's going to be interesting to see, as he is the gatekeeper. I don't think he's going to be the gatekeeper next week. Last one for my dear friend, who unfortunately I do not have health insurance for, to send him to the Infield Medical Center. Ty Mosley, Garrett Jenkins up here in broadcast booth. Got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Good God, son, you sound like a sick dog in a pound.
That's how I feel.
Well, I won't keep you very long. I won't keep you very long here, because I know the throat's probably killing you and all that.
Oh, it's not even that. It's my head.
Oh, you got a sinus infection. You got a headache. You're too stocked up. Look. I'll tell you what to do, and you're going to hate me You're going to hate me for how it tastes.
Chug 15 Bud Lights.
No. That's for when you start feeling better. No. In all seriousness, no. You're going to hate me by how it tastes. You're going to thank me for how it opens you up in almost 30 seconds. I need you to go to a Piggly Wiggly or anywhere that sells ginger root.
We don't have Piggly Wiggly. We have ginger ale.
Well, no, I ain't said ginger ale, damn it. I said ginger root. You go to Walmart, wherever there's a grocery store, get you some ginger root. You peel off that bark. It's going to taste terrible, but I'm going to tell you, when you swallow it, that joker there, it is so hot because it's ginger. When it goes down, buddy, you feel immediate relief. Like you can breathe through your nose. You feel temporarily great. And I'm not even messing with you. That's what I use every time.
Salt?
Huh?
It's like smelling salts?
Something along them lines.
Bro, that wasn't the worst part. Was the head that it was the fact that I could barely feel my arms and my legs.
What is wrong with you, anyway?
I don't know. I had a fever for like the past freaking 7 days. I played football on a fever. It sucked.
I imagine it did.
But
I've worked you in a barn with no heat and trying to get this car fixed. And you kept it clean, my buddy.
No, we got wrecked across the line.
And I did not look that bad.
Yeah, somehow no wheel damage from it, but the front bumper's messed up. The back bumper got messed up really early on from that thing with the 70. Got tagged a few more times. Nose is dented in a little bit.
If I did not see it on the broadcast, and I damn sure don't want to hear it right now.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, buddy.
Good race. I'm just happy I got a top 10 row.
I'm about to say,
so dead.
Just walk me through it for the most part, because it was a bit of a long night for a 29, but really never left the top 10 from what I saw. Well, actually, looking at here, as low as 21st, but I think that's where you... No, that was after a pit stop, able to climb back up. Says you led 21 laps tonight. Oh, wait, I'm still...
yeah, we didn't...
Hold on, never mind. I'm looking at the broadcast, and I'm behind. I was on mic. All right, yeah, as high as P2, low as 23rd, 0 laps led, but arguably Walker stood at 9 in what was a good points day for the driver of the 29 who entered tonight, plus 7 to the cut line.
Well, so it was mainly 15 laps caution, random 30-lap run caution. That was mainly like the whole night. It was really just gonna be who could catch getting the pit stop at the right time on the tires. I thought I had it when we like snapped green with like 50 to go.
Buddy.
Sorry, my mom walked in. I thought I was gonna be good because I had slotted up in the P3 behind Mike and Aaron. I had tires on Mike, not on Aaron. Me and Aaron were even, and they were battling each other. I was gonna let them just burn their stuff up and maybe pull a Kevin Harvick, where did he come from at the end of that one, and then we got a caution, and then the guys behind me hit on fresh tires, and then it was that pretty after that. We were just hanging on, and we managed to hang on the 7th and get a decent points day, which should move us to top 5 in the points.
Oh, buddy, a hell of a job tonight. Last question, so I can let you get on the bed and start
Homework to do. We ain't sleeping.
I'll let you get ready to go get drugged up, do whatever you got to do. Last question I got for you. Anybody want to thank friends, family, sponsors, etc.? The floor is yours.
I want to thank my Bob, my dad, my family. I want to thank same guys I thank every week. Alex Penn, Charles Wembley, Noah Oswald-Beston for teaching me how to turn left and go fast. And turn right. I want to thank everybody that goes into these races, organizing it, spending their money on the sessions, putting on the league, putting on a good show. I want to thank you for the broadcast, and I want to thank you for being a team owner and giving me a shot.
Well, buddy, right now you're not disappointing. Ty Mosley will come home 7th tonight from Five Flags. He'll turn his attention next week to Myrtle Beach. Appreciate your time, buddy. A hell of a job tonight.
See you. Howdy.
Later, buddy. I cut him off. My bad. All right, folks. We're not going to be sitting here till midnight tonight. Go ahead and run through the starting, now I'm at the back of the field. Or now I'm at the front of the race. Go ahead and run through the final results for tonight. As a matter of fact, we're going to try something here. Okay, yep, never mind. Ain't going to work it. Oh, wait, yeah, it is. Hot Shot Henderson. Your winner from tonight, Cade Kennan, Jordan Herring, Mike Hauser, Clayton Davis, Elijah Fisher will be your top 6. Ty Mosley, Ben Kennert, Travis Farmer, Joseph Maddox. I'm going to say, what a run for Maddox with a car that had no front bumper when it started. On down through the final. On down through the finale here. Joe White, Jeffrey Peppers, Ben Milton, Matt Siders, Chris Loda, your top 15. Bobby Hadaway rallies back to his 16th. Peyton Boyle, Aaron Stanton, Jason Williams, Bobby Holloman, your top 20. And then lastly, Sean Hamilton, Justin Greenlee, Stephen Henning Jr. I hate to see that it came to an end so soon. But honestly, hell, I enjoyed myself tonight with him up here in the broadcast booth. Daniel Lehman, Carter Schwab, Hayden Williams, Jack Sadaway will round out the field tonight. Robert Wilhoit, race control. And with that being said, congratulations are in order to Hot Shot Henderson. He returns to victory lane. It will be the second straight year in a row that he wins the second race of a Cup Series season. And he will look to try to defend it and go 2 in a row at Myrtle Beach next week. Until then, appreciate everybody watching. I'll see everybody Saturday night for the Thunder Series. Till then, take it easy and have a good one.